Hey ho boys and girls, this is Kosala, also known as Marventus, and doing something new in this cast. I am actually going to be casting this game live as I play it. Never done this before. I'm going to give this a wiggle and see how it goes. If it turns out to be a complete disaster and I lose, which let's face it is likely, because this is a Bronze League matchup, and anything could happen, we'll have a short post-game analysis. Now, as you saw from the previous loading screen, we are now up against a Protoss opponent. Right, and it says slightly favored. I don't know what the hell that means. They clearly never seen me play. Right, yeah, so we're going to start out by droning up to 9 out of 10 supply. And trying to saturate our drone count as best as possible. And we've got 4 spawning points here for bases, so basically our guy could be anywhere. Right, at 9 of 10 supply we are going to pop out an overlord to make sure we don't get supply blocked, and then get that 10th drone out as fast as we can. Now when that 10th drone is doing its thing, we are going to take one of these drones and we're going to go scouting, and then let's see what the hell happens. Let's put that guy to shortcut key 1 and keeping up with the drone count as we go along. Overlord is out. Alright, let's spread him out to this area right here. I want to make sure I'm watching my corners and move this one over to here, and then let's see how we do here. Keeping that drone count going. Now we've got a whole bunch of minerals lying around. Let's get a gas up. Let's get a spawning pool up. There we go. And droning away. We found our opponent. Let's get back in here, set up some patrol waypoints. He's pulled a drone off the line in order to combat me. Let's see what we got here. We've got a pylon up, we've got a forge coming up, so this is early stalkers. A forge out before we've even got anything going on here. That's very interesting. Where's the gateway? What is this? This isn't a simulator. There is no gateway, so we can assume that some sort of mass stalker play is about to happen here. Our gas is up. Let's take 3 drones and move them onto the gas and drone up more here. Now I'm going to save up some minerals here, because what I want to do is do an early Zergling rush. And here come the first batch of Zerglings now. Let's get a queen out. And let's put this to hatchery to hotkey 0, as I like to do. Let's get another Zergling out there. The first 100 gas is not yet landed.
Our drones are under attack.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Has he walled off? We do not know. Let's get those Zerglings out to the front and see what the hell's going on. He hasn't walled off. Freaking excellent. Let's get let's rally that right there, and let's get some Zerglings produced, and we need a couple of overlords because we're supply blocked now. That was just dumb.
Our drones are under attack.
Okay, he's blocking us off now. First cannon has arrived. Okay, we can't do anything more there. We're gonna have to do a Nidus drop. Let's get a Zergling right there. Let's get another Zergling to the front of the base. So he's completely walled off. That means he's going to be working off one base player, alternatively expanding over there. Which means we can now relax and start
Our drones are under attack.
basically taking up to the best of our ability to prepare for the Stalker attack. And what are we going to prepare with? Let's get a bunch of Zerglings out. Let's take up to a lair. And let's get metabolic boost.
Our drones are under attack.
And we're about to get 300 minerals over, and since this is probably going to take a little while to get to us, we should do our first expand, and we're going to do it right here. And while that's happening, let's see what we've got. We have our queen available for more spores. Let's get that out here. We have
We require
another
more
batch of
minerals.
Zerglings happening there, and now we need to drone up. Because with an expansion on the way, we're going to need to saturate that as fast as possible. Okay, let's get these things happening. We need to make sure the creep is moving. Absolutely essential as a Zerg, as we know. There's lava up here as well. Okay, now then. Yep, let's get some upgrades that we know we need.
We require more minerals.
Speed and ventral sacs, boys and girls. Now the question is, do we gas up or do we not gas up? I'm going to say no at this point. I'm just going to focus on getting my drone production up and running.
Forces are under attack.
Forces under attack. Why is that? Let's get these things moving. Why are they moving? Oh, I see. Of course, the drone. We had them rallied to that position. That's just freakishly ridiculous. Let's not be stupid. Let's try to avoid being stupid. Stupidity is a bad thing. Right, here we go. That's two overlords completely wasted while they were doing God knows what. And let's get our queen back there.
Process complete.
We've got the next base up. Let's get another drone out. Let's get a queen out there as well for defense. Okay, we've got our lair up. What do we do with this lair? Let's get an evolution chamber out. Because we need to buff our zerglings in the event we are met with some sort of catastrophic attack of, well, God knows what. Let's get 3 more drones out there. Let's rally them to there. Okay, now then, the question is it time for the second gas? Not really. We don't have a huge amount of issues with gas right now. We've got a nice bunch of zerglings. We do have extra minerals. Let's get another batch of zerglings out in just a second. Upgrades are done. Evo chambers out. Let's get a couple of upgrades. Attack 1 and weapons 1 and shields 1. Now, next building should be a spire, because...
We require more Vespine gas.
There we go. Now we need more gas, so let's get the second gas out as well, because I want to lead out with mutalisks to do some harassment. We have this guy just hanging out here in the corner. Let's take a look at what our corners look like here. We should do some mineral harassment in a while. A Nidus network would be outstanding, so let's get a Nidus network out. And those of you who've seen my previous work games will know that we are huge fans of the Nidus network over here. Let's get that saturated as well. Okay, we have a queen out in our secondary base. Let's get more drones happening there. We also need another overlord out there, and let's convert one of these overlords to an overseer. Let's get an overlord out here as well. And let's get these zerglings.
Our forces are under attack.
Under attack by what? We have got our first aerial units out and about. Okay, so we're gonna have to get a mutalisk out as soon as possible. Let's get...
Spawn more.
And we're supply blocked once again. This is a moment of amateur hour, my friends. A moment of amateur hour. This is what happens when you don't play Starcraft for 2 weeks running, because World of Warcraft Cataclysm gets in the way. Alright, let's get some more drones out here.
Spawn more overlords.
And we've got yet still.
Complete.
Let's get a couple more gases up and running. And have we saturated this one? We have. Upgrades are being done. That's excellent. Let's get the flyer attack upgrade as well while we're at it, since we've got some room to maneuver. We now are no longer supply blocked. Let's get 3 mutalisks out. Or 2 out, because we seem to be gas blocked. Okay, now we've lost the Nidus advantage. So be it. Let us start focusing on getting that air army up and running. Got the queens doing their thing. Gonna connect my 2 hatcheries to the same. And here we have the first phoenix coming out. And let's take this phoenix down, which should happen pretty easily with the queen helping out. Excellent, good stuff. Got there just in time. Now we clearly need to have more control of our air situation, so let's get 2 more out there. And our gas needs to be saturated, because we are now about to head out into a mutalisk heavy build, which means let's get some more drones happening out here. saturate this gas as well, because our drone count is looking perfectly fine. Okay, we've got 2 gases saturated, we've got our zerglings out. Let's get some more zerglings out. And then let's get some more mutalisks out here. And then let's also get 3 more overlords. Okay, we've got 4 mutalisks, let's go do some harassment. Let's put those onto the number 1 key and put those onto the 2 key, and let's see what we can find.
Complete.
We've got 4 gateways out.
Mutation. Complete.
Alright. You can clearly see what's going on here. It's going to be quite an advanced aerial assault coming our way. Let's get some spore crawlers up. On both sides. Like so. Let's select our hatcheries and let's get the Mutalisk army going. And let us not forget our lava production while all this is going on. Lava production absolutely key. Buffering up with more upgrades for our flyers because we're about to get hit hard. Our spore crawlers up just in time to protect us from that fight. Looking solid. Let's get our air guys hotkeyed over and take these guys down. Take out the void ray before it can gas up and get anywhere. Take out these phoenixes. And now we've got air control. Sounds good. Let's head over there. And while we're doing that, let's get even more mutalisks out here onto the field.
We require more Vespine gas.
Now, while we give that a little bit of a breather, let's do some mineral harassment. Ran into some cannons there. Let's back off a little bit. Have a lonely pylon sitting there. Let's take that out. Take out the Phoenix. And let's take out the production here if possible. And we're getting into some trouble here, so let's back off. Reinforce with even more mutalisks to this location.
We require more Vespine gas.
And while that's going on, how's our overlord count? Let's get another couple of overlords out there. Let's make sure that our lava are nicely saturating the thing as we speak. Now remember, he's got cannons in the front of his base, which means that he is currently supply blocked. Now what do we need to bust out of this? We need to upgrade to broodlords if we're gonna have any chance of meeting this challenge, which means that let's get some zerglings out here as well, in just on the off chance we get hit by something nasty. Let's take a few of these zerglings and let's start doing a patrol route, because we don't want to get caught unawares. Like so. Now he's probably expanded to his second, which means that it's possible for us to start looking at expanding to our natural third, which is where? It's right here. Our second natural, rather. Now that we've got good aerial superiority, gas count looking solid, what we're going to do is we're going to get even more mutalisk out.
We require more
Move them into the
Vespine
same
gas.
area. How's my drone count looking? Reasonably decent. We've got good saturation across our bases. Let's get a third one down. There we are. Let's pull the zerglings back. Let's take one of these and get our third base up and running, because we know his second base probably is up and running. Did some nice harassment before, so let's go do some more harassment while our base is building. Just reaffirm our original theory that indeed we've got stuff happening here. Yes, we do. Let's harass this mineral line as best as possible. And we've got phoenixes coming in. Let's take these phoenixes out. Let's move out of the way of the stalkers. And more phoenixes going down. Let's take out this sentry, a nice expensive unit to kill. Let's move out again. Wonderful, wonderful harassment opportunity. Let's see if we can take out this gas as well while we're at it. Let's move out again. Terrific, those guys doing excellent job here. Let's get our lava count back up again and see what we need. Now then, some nice harassment possibilities happening all around. So, a queen out here, lava out there. And while this is going on, let us take up to Hive. Because we want to make sure that we can follow this up with Broodlords and come in and bust this base down. Because he is now on his... well, so basically only on one base, really. So let's continue harassment. Let's hope he's got some... take out this pylon right here. Moving back again. See the wonders of Mutalisk play here. It's just good stuff. It's just an amazing unit. It is an amazing unit. Let's take a pot shot at this stalker. Take that one down. Take down this pylon too. And move out of here. We have a cannon morphing in. Let's take that down. Let's take this gas down as well. While we're at it. And we have a void ray. Let's take him down in a really big hurry. And let's get out of here. Take down this gas as well. No reason to allow him to have gas production. Okay, good. Okay, what we've got here is a very large amount of minerals. Let's get even more Mutalisks out here. We've got a Vespene geyser down. Okay, let's grab those guys and let's head over. Okay, I just saw a... well, we have here some Colossus making an attack. Let's see what we can do. And they completely fried our Zerglings, but of course that was to be expected. And these guys got absolutely nowhere, but what did happen was there was some sort of... I could have sworn, here we go, let's take out these as well. And it's time to get a Roach Warren out. Alright, significant damage done to our buddy, Protoss buddy over here. You'll notice how the Mutalisks are completely owning at this point. Okay, let's get that saturated with even more lava. We may need to get some roaches out in just a second. Now then, we should be teched up to Hive. That we are. Let's also, we need, well, have we not? Oh no, we're about to start taking up to Hive. I thought we did that already, but clearly I was mistaken. I've got even more Mutalisks hanging out over here. Let's give those a number 3 count, and let's give our Zerglings the number 3 count rather. So 1 and 2, we've got Mutalisks set up on that. Now then, we have got some serious production going on here. So where were my 3 idle fellas? Let's get another gas up, because we always need more gas. Like so. And let's take these guys and do more harassment. Simply because we can't keep that mineral line completely busy and occupied. Hang on, we've got some cannons coming out here. Let's take those down. Now, keep in mind that this guy just lost something like 3 Colossi, which is a massive amount of Colossi to lose. Let's take down this production building while we're at it. We have some phoenixes coming in. Let's move out of the way. Let's have them chase us, because that's more fun. And here we go. Let's take out this void ray. Let's move that out of the way. Let's come down here and let's bring our remaining Mutalisks in an attack move down there as well. And let's get some even more Mutalisks out onto the field right there.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, little does he know that we have backups of Mutalisks. Here we go. This is gonna get ugly for our void ray. And this looks like his entire army over here about to be annihilated. Right, let's get back here. More harassment to do. Get these saturated. Okay, now I'm going to fly a Mutalisk to these locations because it's just good to know what the hell's going on, really. Some little patrolling here. We have our Mutalisks hanging out here in the top right hand corner. Now, what we really need to do is mess about a little. We need to get some ranged units up here. So, let's see if our Nidus network is... It's time for our Nidus network to go down. Yes, it is. Let's put that there. Let's get some more upgrades while we're at it. Upgrade to a Spire because we want to get our Broodlords out. And we've got huge amounts of surplus cash, so there's really no reason in the world not to do this. Let's get some base defenses up. More larvae being produced. Let's see where we get. This is really a question now of finishing this game off because there's really no reason to drag it out any further. What do we got here? Attacked by who? Ah! Something just popped out there. Let's harass that mineral line again. We got drones going down everywhere. And stalkers messing around in the meantime. Terrific! Now we should be doing an extremely good job at this point of actually completely messing up his... What we're going to do is we're going to pull out a bunch of corruptors. And then we are going to take that. What we need is more gas because we're going to produce some Broodlords and we're going to go to town with that. What are we looking at here? We're looking at some... I can't actually see my game time right now. Research complete, it says. Really? What happened? Ah, let's upgrade that even further. And what we want to do is get some Broodlords out onto the field. And let us take one of these corruptors as well, rather these overseers, and have them move along with them. I think about 3 or 4 Broodlords should do the trick. That's one. That's 2.
Complete.
We have more Mutalisks hanging out in the field. What happened to our patrolling Mutalisk? He died. And in fact our patrolling Zerg is dead too. So let's get back to more patrols. Let's see if he's building anything anywhere. Okay, now then, we are heading towards the end game, the final salvo, if you will. Our units are properly upgraded, we have been harassing nicely. And on that subject, let's harass again. Oh, we've got some units standing by there. Then this should come as a nice surprise to them. Now that should be plenty, really. It should be plenty.
Metamorphosis complete.
So let's do an attack move into that area right here. Broodlords taking their time, as indeed they do. And let's see how our player, our Protoss player, responds to this situation. Da, 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 da. And here we are, we're almost there. Before we do anything else, let's lava up. Now I know I should have these on hotkeys, I'm sure, but I find that too many hotkeys just completely messes me up.
Vespene gas
And our broodlords.
Our forces
Where are they under attack? Okay, well we'll find out in just a moment. Okay, let's get these broodlords onto a hotkey. Let's get those onto a hotkey as well. Let's get those onto a hotkey there.
Mutation.
Okay, let's do an attack move of broodlords right into there. Let's take the mutalisks up front. And this is why I love broodlords, boys and girls. It's just a terrific unit. I mean, look, things are just gonna go down like crazy. Let's see who comes to save the day. Stalkers, that is gonna be entirely useless. We've got mutalisks coming in, we've got these guys coming in, let's see what we can do. There we go! The aerial army of our buddies here had absolutely no chance whatsoever. Let's take down this Nexus before we go on, because that's going to be a nice expenditure boost for him. And in the meantime, let's spawn out a couple more broodlords. While this is going on, let's bring out some roaches, just to get some good defense going here. Oops, we are actually capped. Okay, let's take this entire group and attack, move it forward. Let's take our broodlords and attack, move here. And this is how you deal with base defenses. Broodlords are just amazing at it. Look at this, these things are going to go down in no time at all. Chances, absolutely chances. And we need to get some Corruptors focus firing these carriers down, which happens pretty quickly, as you can see, when focus fire is being used. And there's the GG. So there we go, boys and girls, a victory of some resounding madness. We were slightly favored in that, but I hope you enjoyed that livecast. I'll try to do those in a slightly more animated fashion in the future, but I just had to concentrate on the game at the same time. But ta-ta for now, I'll be back with more of these later on.